Hello people of YouTube, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new reaction. And today we're watching the 10 best things to do in the Lake District. Why does it sound weird when I say that? Lake District. What the heck? But yeah, we were finally checking out the Lake District. I've heard about this. I don't know exactly what it is. Like, I did my video, the top 5 places I wanted to visit in the UK. And like, there were so many comments of people being like, JT, you have to check out the Lake District. Like, if y'all follow me on my second channel, y'all know the one thing I love to do is fishing. Like, that's what I do. I love fishing. Like, I have my own brand of baits and everything. Like, I love it. And the people that knew that, they were like, JT, if you love fishing, you have to check out the Lake District because it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a bunch of lakes or whatever. Like, I've heard of it. I don't know exactly what it is still. But I've had a lot of people tell me, you know, it's fishing, it's outdoors, it's hiking, it's like nature. If you love that stuff, this is where you want to be, and that's exactly what I love. So I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see what it's all about. So we are finally checking out the Lake District and the 10 best things to do there. So we're about to get into it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100K. Once we do, give me a UK themed tattoo. Drop a like if you want to see more reactions like this. If y'all want to see more Lake District reactions, I'm sure there's a lot of videos out there. So if y'all want to see more, hit that like button. Go check out my second channel, link down in the description. But other than that, let's get into it. What the heck? Dang! That was a hell of a cave.
Hello everyone, welcome to my video and welcome to my top things to do in the Lake District that you might not have thought about. So I visited the Lake District a couple of weeks ago now and it was...
My heart literally dropped. I was like, you were on the wrong side of the road. Dude, that actually scared me. I thought you were just gonna hit him. Oh my gosh, okay.
Absolutely amazing. The Lake District is a national park in England, and not only is it the largest national park in England, it's also home to the highest peak in England, which is Scafell Pike, as well as the largest lake in England, which is Lake Windermere. So you can see why it's the most visited national park in the UK.
See, that's crazy because me and my girlfriend Anna, we love going to different like state parks. Like, we've never been to a real national park before, but that's like the one thing we love to do. We love to go camping at different state parks. Like, I think we've been to at least 10 by now. Like, just like surrounding states of Kentucky. Like, we haven't gone too far out. So like, that being a national park, that's like, bro, this is what I want to do. Like,
so make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And without further ado, let's begin the list. So the first thing to do in the Lake District is visit a place called Rydal Cave. Now Rydal Cave is a full-on hidden gem.
Wow.
It's so surprising because it is literally slap bang in the middle of the Lake District. It's about a 10-minute drive from the town of Ambleside, which is really popular. I'm sure you might know it.
Dude.
So there's a few really nice walks around this cave, and you've got a couple of great options to walk to the cave. If you want a slightly longer walk, you can park in the town of Rydal itself. And if you want a slightly shorter walk, which you can see the footage of here, you can park at a place called White Moss, and it's probably about a half an hour walk through some really nice forests, overlooking Rydal Water, the lake as well, and it's just a really nice walk.
See, I live in Kentucky. We have a lot of caves. Like, I think one of the biggest ones is Mammoth Cave. Like, that's like an hour from my house. But even with those bigger caves, and most caves you'll find, you have to like go on a tour. Like, there has to be a tour guide with you. Like, you can't just walk up to it and walk in there. That, you being able to just walk in there is like amazing to me. Because like, we got all these caves in Kentucky, but pretty much all of them, unless you like find some random one like on somebody's land. But like, all of like the popular big ones, you have to like book a tour and you can't go unsupervised and you got to pay to get in. Like, it's crazy. So being able to just walk in like that, that's awesome.
So that was point 1. Now let's move on to point 2. Now most people will know the highest peak in England, which is in the Lake District, which is called Scafell Pike, and probably if most people are visiting the Lake District, they will opt to climb Scafell Pike. But what less people may think is to climb the 3rd highest peak in England, which is called Helvellyn. So in my opinion, Helvellyn trumps Scafell Pike on not only scenery, but just the enjoyableness of walking up it. And
yeah, I'm about to say, the less walking, the better.
recommend climbing Helvellyn via the really well-known Striding Edge path, and that's the footage that you can see here.
That's dope.
Now it's a bit of a scramble that can get a bit challenging if you're not used to mountain climbing, climbing Helvellyn this way. It's not too difficult or narrow or anything, the path, but it is exposed to some really strong winds, and you just need to be quite confident in your footing. But I will make another video very shortly describing this route up Helvellyn in depth, because honestly it was in one of my top 10 things I've ever done.
See, that's one of the things, like, I've never really gone hiking like that. Like, I love the outdoors and all that, but that's one thing I've never really gotten into. But if I went there, oh, I got to. I have to at least hike one of them.
I really definitely recommend it to anyone visiting the Lake District. Climb up this mountain because it is amazing. You can see the entire Lake District.
And bro, being able to say I climbed a mountain, like, that's just a flex. Like, I gotta be able to say that.
Okay, so next on my list is a place called Ray Castle. Now this is called a castle, but technically it's not really a castle. It's actually a Victorian house.
Looks like a castle to me.
1840 for a retired surgeon from Liverpool to live in. And obviously, you know, maybe this guy had some sort of passion, obsession with castles, but it's been remodeled so accurately, and the attention to detail is crazy.
Well, that's insane.
To look and replicate and act almost exactly as a castle. So this castle sits overlooking Lake Windermere, and not only can you go inside the castle, but there's also some really amazing gardens and just some incredible walks around Lake Windermere from this point. And even though it's not a really old castle, it still has a really interesting history actually. Beatrix Potter, which I'm sure you know, her house is also about 5 minutes up the road from this castle in the Lake District, which is called Hilltop, which you might also be worth a visit. But
who is Beatrix Potter? Huh?
This castle on a holiday, and it's actually classed as kind of starting off her love with the Lake District, and so you can find out all about that in the house. So next on my list we're going to be moving on to the town of Kendal, which is home to the Kendal Mint Cake. So this town is really pretty. It's got the River Kent flowing straight through the middle, and with all of its grey limestone buildings, it just makes this town a really, really nice place to explore. I'd recommend a visit to the 1657 chocolate shop. Maybe as a reward for climbing Helvellyn, you know? But you can do this as well as checking out the many gorgeous looking churches in this town, as well as the art gallery, museum, and of course, Kendal Castle. So Kendal Castle is completely free, and this castle overlooks the entire town.
Dang.
So it's the ruins of a classic 12th century home to the Lancaster family.
Bro, I didn't know there was a whole town there. Like, I really didn't. Like, if anybody watching this is from the Lake District, let me know down in the comments. Like, that's awesome. Like, you can live... Is it like in the middle of the national park, or is it like on like the outskirts? Y'all let me know.
The Barons of Kendal, and considering that it's been in ruins since Tudor times, it's actually really very well preserved.
Wow.
And there's a lot of great information written around as you explore the castle and enjoy the amazing views of Kendal. So I would definitely recommend a little detour.
Like, how old is that? Like, somebody let me know. Like, that's got to be older than like America. Like as soon as we came over here, it's got to be older than us. Like, that's got to be thousands of years old. That's insane.
To this castle. And so moving on now from the town of Kendal to a good old stone circle. So I love stone circles. I visited actually the Rollright Stone Circle, which is in the Cotswolds a while ago. I'll link my video up here if you're interested. But this stone circle, to be honest, that trumped the Rollright Stones, just in terms of its location and its backdrop. You could see Helvellyn from this stone circle, which is amazing. So the Castlerigg Stone Circle is near the town of Keswick, which is right at the northern part of the Lake District, which is also near to Penrith, which is another castle that I would also suggest that you visit. There's just too many things to do in the Lake District. I can't get it all into one video, but I will leave a list of everything that I suggest you see down in the description, so feel free to check that out, Google yourself, do some research. So much to do here. And so this circle is dated back to around 3000 BC, during the Neolithic period.
What?
And it just has all the trademarks of a great stone circle. There's a really nice walk to this place as well. You can walk all the way from the town of Keswick if you want, but if you want to drive really close, you can go right up to it and see the views with about a 5-minute walk.
Dope.
And as you can see by this video, even if it's foggy and raining, it doesn't matter, it still looks just as incredible.
Y'all love y'all stone circles over there, don't you? Like with Stonehenge and everything. That's dope.
So definitely go and visit. So technically, the next thing on my list is not actually in the Lake District. It's technically in the Yorkshire Dales. I visited this on the way to the Lake District, but it's really close, and I would suggest if you're going past it and you want to stop off on your trip, this is the place. This is called Malham Cove. So as you can see here, it is just absolutely grand. It's amazing. This was formed by a waterfall that was carrying meltwater from the glaciers at the end of the last ice age, so more than 12,000 years ago. And there's just some amazing walks that you can see. You can see it from the bottom, or you can walk up to the top and even look over the edge. And also within a half an hour walk nearby is a place called Goredale Scar. Now I don't have any photos of Goredale Scar because I didn't personally go. We planned to, but we were running a little bit low on time, but I would definitely suggest check it out on Google. And really kind of visit it. It looked just as incredible as Malham Cove. So I'm reaching the end of my list now. Very sadly, I've got 2 more places left, and I'm going to be talking about some great towns that are in the Lake District.
There's multiple towns? How big is this place? What the heck? Bro, I should have did a little bit more research on this.
I mentioned it earlier, but it is the town of Keswick, which is on the northern part of the Lake District. So Keswick is a really nice tourist town, and it actually has a really similar feel to Kendal. So fun fact, this town was actually where the pencil was invented, and it's even got a pencil museum to prove it.
What?
Can you believe it? And did I go? Of course I went. Why wouldn't I go? If you see a pencil museum, you go pencil museum.
Exactly.
That's how it's done. So this was quite an interesting little museum. It was home to the biggest colouring pencil in the world that you can see here, and some awesome pencil facts.
What the heck?
Pencil needs.
Bro.
Some pencil art as well. And also, you know,
Why
that
is this
famous
dope?
World War II secret map pencil, and just so many things. You get a free pencil as well. I've said the word pencil way too many times, but yeah, it's just a nice little place.
I don't think I've ever been more excited to see pencils. Like, the Pencil Museum, that's dope. That's dope.
I wouldn't suggest trekking across the entire Lake District to see this pencil museum.
Yes, I will.
But, you know, if you're in the area, if you're close, if it's a rainy day, it's great. Nice and cheap. Way to kill a couple of hours.
That's cool.
And learn some great facts about pencils. And finally, we're on to the town of Ambleside. So Ambleside is a great little town. It's right in the centre of the Lake District. It's home to some little Roman ruins, which are nice to see. Some really amazing places to eat, and just a really nice place to explore around. So, that concludes my video, and that concludes my list. Feel free.
There we go. Listen, you come for the nature and the lakes and the hikes and the mountains, but you stay for the pencil museum. That's right. But alright guys, that is going to do it for the 10 best things to do in the Lake District. This is a lot bigger than I thought. I literally thought it was just like a park, like with some lakes in there. Not at all. There's towns and everything. Y'all let me know. Y'all give me some information down in the comments. And like I said, if any of y'all are from the Lake District, let me know. This is definitely up on my list now. Like, I have to go there. There's just so many things that I love to do there. Like, it's meant to be. But if y'all want to see more reactions like this, let me know by hitting that like button. If y'all are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100K once we do me a UK themed tattoo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go today, spread love, spread kindness, do something nice for somebody today. I love you guys so much. I really do. JJ Rex, I'm out. Peace.